In the semi-final, another best of 3, Happy versus Sonik in ESL Cup 10. We start on Happy's home turf, Northern Isles. Sonik just defeated Lithard with 2-0. Definitely improving compared to the games we've seen from him last week. But now it's a whole different beast in the Emperor.
Yeah, it's gonna be up to Sonik to find something new here as well. What Happy's been doing has been working, has been winning, not just against Sonik, but against pretty much every Night Elf out there. Foggy has been able to put up really good fights every now and then. Some series between them are still very one-sided, but when Foggy is on his masterclass A game, he is proving to be a very worthy opponent. All other Night Elves in Europe have been getting trashed. Badly. It wasn't even close. So, if Sonik wants to have a chance here, he needs to play a lot better than he has been doing these last couple of months.
And it's going to be a Demon Hunter once again. He's picking it up, just like most of the European Night Elves and Night Elves worldwide. No Warden plays from Sonik anymore, no Tavern Heroes from Sonik that we might expect from this very specific person. Happy, of course, no surprise. The question is just how many ghouls, 3, 4, or even more?
Yep, playing the Happy build. 4 to maybe even 5 ghouls into Fiends, into Fast Tech, Triple Hero, all that good jazz. Foggy has been showing how strong it can be to go for level 3 Demon early with boots. I am having trouble seeing Sonik not running across the map with level 2 and throwing out mana bolts.
Yeah, but maybe he saw the games of Foggy and Lolite recently. And wants to pass it.
We haven't seen this too many times. Ooh, that was very close.
Yeah, and Sonik is like, don't you dare try this again.
Oh, Wiz coming out for Detonate. Pretty nicely done. Slowing down Happy here a little bit as well. Happy split the skeletons, of course, to not give double kill to the Wiz. Big mana pot. Not great for the Demon. Can actually be pretty nice for the Naga. I've been appreciating this more and more. In the super late game, if the Naga is level 4 and the fight lasts a long time, this item can be really good.
It's the second engine of war on the south.
A player's forces are under attack.
Guess he is
What?
creeping him a lot.
You don't even need that to creep this camp, though.
He's also not going hunts. Like, if he goes mass archers as Foggy did a couple of times, then of course you need a second engine of war down the road, but it's still very, very unusual timing.
The second engine of war slows down the tier 2 timing by a lot. In a matchup where it's a lot about the Naga timing. I guess if you have the level 3 Demon early, you might be able to afford a later Naga, but Sonik needs to make sure he gets level 3.
Yeah. And I guess he does with that. Tech is on the way. A lot slower than Happy if we compare this here right now. Half a tech almost.
The tech, of course, that Happy is going for is pretty much the fastest you can go for. And with Sonik delaying his, we can see the result. No claws yet, no slippers yet. Sonik has a chance at the claws here.
Happy with the great mana. And the ring and the gauntlet. So if this Demon Hunter starts to become more aggressive, DK is well prepared for this. Okay, Sonik, what do you do with this? There's no boots yet, no staff yet. Incredibly passive for his style.
Yeah, now he creeps it. But the thing is, you can creep this camp just with a Demon Hunter and a couple of archers. Alright, plays it safe, I suppose.
Okay.
Very passive creeping early game here so far. Both rushing to level 3, Happy with another ring, this time +4. No damage items at all, pretty much so far.
Feels like the longer the game goes, the better it is for Happy. especially in the late game fight, so maybe you should disturb him early, and that's what Sonic is trying to do now with the level 3, but Happy sees it coming immediately.
Tree of Life. Early, shortly before tier 2 by Sonic. Man. I was not really expecting this.
Okay. That the Engine of War is of course nice to have in the defense. Sonic is trying to find his opponent, but as Happy oftentimes does, goes into his base. Lich is coming, tier 3 is coming, Slaughterhouse queued. And now Sonic kind of walked into nowhere.
Thank you, Zebra Surgeon, for the $3. Remo, what's your favorite sandwich? Describe in detail, please. Well, it's pretty easy. It's a liverwurst sandwich with mustard. That's probably only something Germans and Austrians know, but it's excellent.
But it's not for a sandwich maker, right? It's just...
Ah, that's what you mean. Ah.
I don't know, though. Like, maybe not, but...
All right. Well,
liverwurst in the sandwich maker sounds a little
no.
disgusting.
That's awful. No. I don't mean like in a sandwich maker. No.
DK finds this expo, 2 Fiends and Skellies.
Oh, man, that's a big cancel. Wisp at the expansion. Is that good enough to save it, though? I don't know, Kev. I don't think so.
Ooh, rough. That was a big part of Sonic's game plan. It was just killed in a drive-by.
Plan B now is to tech to tier 3, but that's a 2-minute tech disadvantage. Oh, and that creep jack. The Nova hits big. Oh, nice Shadow Melt instantly. And there's no dust here. Demon Hunter ran forward, burned the Lich, so that was the only Nova. Really good salvage by Sonic, though.
Lightning Shield does a bit of damage towards the DK, so not just the right clicks, down to 40%. Skeleton makes sure if there's an expansion or not. Sonic has the gold, but not willing to go for it yet. Rather pushes into happy space.
Now there's the orb. And perhaps a third hero for Happy coming in soon. He has been sometimes playing dual hero, sometimes playing triple hero. In this matchup, it is not 100% predictable. Unlike many other things in Happy's play.
Demon Hunter with the Boots of Kothalas. Just seeing this now. That's great for trades. Lich is pretty much naked except the orb. But tier 3.
Yes, different shoes now for different days for different outfits. Very nice.
If only this would be a female Demon Hunter. Well, maybe he's embracing it as well. So Nova greets him, down to 50%.
Yep. Barely saving the sexist accusation right there.
Yeah.
Oh, Demon! Fortunately, Demon will here pretty soon, I imagine.
There's no
Lich very far forward, but big mana committed. Happy was waiting for that.
Invola as well, as he thought, okay, maybe that coil... Oh, wow, almost in the air. Saves that ghoul. Takes another archer with him, but not the second one.
And that was a bait by Happy, right? He positioned the Lich there in the front line, showed no invul on him, and Sonic took the bait, commits to the Lich, Happy just pops the big mana, and like that finds 4 kills against a single ghoul or something like that.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. Okay.
And that's the one mistake that normally costs you a game against Happy.
But okay. He wants to fight again. Is a little caught off here. Blocked by the Fiends almost this round.
Dude, there was no staff to save him. He would have been dead. Ooh, that was spicy.
High risk. Sonic is always playing on the high wire.
High Davai, high reward.
Exactly, that's what they say. Is that also in Sun Tzu's book?
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed it.
The Art of Davai.
The Art of Davai. Or can someone please Photoshop a book with Sonic's head on the title? It's maybe good merchandise.
Happy this time not playing triple hero, only dual hero, and no proactive expansion just yet, which is normally something we've been seeing from Happy a hell of a lot. Buys the claws, finds the mana stone. This trip to the marketplace was very rewarding. And almost level 4 DK now. That unlocks the micro hack.
Oh boy. That seems like a rough late game. Fiend, of course, arrives. There is your level 2 aura. Fiend's
DK level 4. When Happy hits that, that means you can't kill him. Good luck. It's not happening.
I mean, with a higher level Naga, there would definitely be a shot with that majestic fork lightning, but with level 3-1, not really, no.
Oh yeah, 3-1. It's about to be 3-1 versus 4-3.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
And Expo versus no Expo as well. All these facts, they...
Happy is just making him look like a 50% ladder scrub. Which is, funnily enough, pretty close to my own atrocious ladder stats at the moment. Oh, there we go. Level 3.
Okay, the Dryads find this. I like the split group of them. Happy's just creeping up the map like crazy.
Yeah. There's also something we've been seeing from Happy more and more, these tactical expos. You invest 450 gold or whatever that is, and if you cancel your castle, you still get a lot of resources back. If your opponent's main army is going there, you can creep so much in the meantime. As he got the lab here, could go to the red camp after. And what did Sonik do? Didn't creep anything. Yeah, he gets this cancel, but is that really worth all this time?
I mean, if the expansion comes through, then there's absolutely no chance anymore, right? So he has to prioritize that.
It's
I guess
a rock and a hard place kind of situation.
Absolutely correct.
Oh my god, these Dryad almost got one shot.
So many fiends already. 2-0, quick 2-0 once again. As he can always afford it. 1,000 gold after the cancel.
Perfect timing on the health stone and the coil. Oh, the Lich now, though, in a dangerous position.
And DK is
The
far
DK
away.
is just running away from the Demon Hunter. Telestaff now, right?
Oh, he's trying to get in to save that Lich.
Oh my
Of
god.
course, oh wonderful.
Jesus Christ, Happy.
Having that
Ooh.
telestaff.
Oh, that was a sexy play.
Yeah. And now, what's left? No TP. Staff is on the demon. But Happy wants to creep up more.
Just happy, man.
Oh man, that having the idea to go for the staff, then having the right time to go for that staff duration, and then of course having the coils. Just, yeah. So many things like
4-4 versus
A player's
3-1.
forces are under attack.
If you add the hero levels together, it's 4 versus 8. Happy's doubling up on him now.
That's a lot of XP. A whole lot of XP. So, Sonik comes in maybe for the last time. No mana on Happy though.
Riot taking out instantly. Now Frost Armor could once again be insanely strong. Glitch is out of mana though for the time being. 3-0 on these fiends. That's a lot of Piercy Pierce. I hear Orb of Corruption all over the place.
Forces are under attack.
At least he's getting kind of close to level 4 Demon Hunter, but I mean,
Town is under siege.
that won't help him here. So many bears, but Happy will just move the fiends back once they get attacked. That's exactly what's happening. And if not, there's Frost Armor.
Yeah, microing 4 fiends at the same time. Note, they are not microed in one group. No, they're just all individually walking. Yeah.
Player's forces
Has Sonic killed a fiend yet this game, by the way?
I'm not too sure. I don't think so.
He killed some ghouls at least.
Mm-hmm. That could be... Wait, the staff is on the demon, right? So... Oh boy, 6 HP. Sonic for the second time today saving something with 6 or 7 HP.
Denied the Acolyte with a Lich. Just because he could.
Jesus.
Holy shit, dude. That's a crazy strong game.
Yeah. I mean, it's happy, so
Players'
what did you
forces are
expect?
under
But he just doesn't have off days. It's so impressive.
Yeah.
It all went downhill when you sniped the Expo, right? I mean, the tech was already pretty late, so maybe that decision was already off a little.
I think the point where he attacked into the Lich using the Invul, losing the Dryads, losing the Archers, I think that's where he lost the game.
Thank you, Nihilic, for the 11-month resub.
Oh, and guess what? Happy comes in at the perfect time. You want Expo? I don't think so.
And he's expanding for the second time in the upper left. Oh my god.
3-2 on these Fiends.
Hmm. Plus Frost Armor, man. Fiends are about to be able to tank.
These bears look like footies. Focus is insane.
And that is a very, very, very strong raise in the right hands. Slaughter.
He's actually one volleying
Yeah.
these Dryads.
And this Demon Hunter won't see the next day.
Oh, he's letting him live for a little bit. Is this BM?
There we go. Oh, Lich dies. Well,
Is this the comeback?
he might not kill a fiend, but in the end he gets the Lich.
Yeah, that Lich had so many strength items, by the way. He had 1000 HP, or 975.
Yeah. That didn't work out. I wonder if this is gonna be the longest streak of no GG games that we've had this year. We're at 3 and counting.
Dude, that was not even a little close.
Nope.
Not even a little bit.
Well, maybe on Sonic's map, which is coming up now, CH. Let's see if we have any other results from the quarterfinal that are played at the same time. I heard the Muslim is winning Worst Blade, but we can't trust chat these days. Quite some liars among you.
I don't know what map it is, but their match that's happening now is the Northern Isles, and there it's very early game.
Okay, then it might be map 2. That would mean that the second semifinal is starting right after this.
I'm gonna go drink some booze because Happy never lose. That doesn't even make sense.
Well, he's so sad that Happy's never loses, or he wants to celebrate. Whatever way.
Alrighty, map 2. If Sonic already considered War Chief Rich back then to be so amazing, what adjective could he give Happy?
Phew. Are there frequent viewers of his stream that might know?
It's hard to describe Happy. He's Europe's greatest, of course. I don't know. We have kind of run out of new ways to tell you guys how good he is. You guys don't run out of ways to tell us that we praise him too much, though. I've noticed that.
Third time today that Remo's criticizing the audience. That never happens.
Damn.
It's getting there.
Remo's losing it.
Yeah.
2 more weeks
getting-
and he's gonna be running through the city with his AK.
You're not going to the city, man. Social distancing.
Oh, there's nobody there. If there is, I'm gonna shoot him.
Dude, what's up with you shooting stuff all the time? Cows, now people. It's really getting off the
That
rails.
wouldn't have been me. That would have been a trained professional.
A trained cow shooter?
No, a trained assassin. Like Barry from HBO. That's an amazing show, Neo, that you should see and probably will never see.
No idea what you're talking about.
Demon Hunter DK, that's what I'm talking about. Our first heroes. The builds here mirrored once again. I miss the days of neutral hero viability.
Was there really neutral hero viability? On Twisted, maybe Beastmaster? But was there ever a successful Panda first? Was there ever a really successful Dark Ranger first? I don't think so.
For Dark Ranger, it's been a long time, but there were definitely some Panda games, especially against human back then.
Okay. I thought just in this matchup.
Yeah, against Undead, really hard.
And now, of course, it will be pointed out that Moon made everything possible, but that is an exception.
Yeah, Moon is just a freaking insane mastermind.
A tavern machine.
The way Moon can look at games and can find timings of strength and windows, weird windows to win, it's amazing.
Yeah.
He might be the smartest player of all time, but TH and Infi also not too bad. Happy, he's also playing very smart a lot of the time, but normally the way he wins is with his fight execution, with his micro. When people defeat him, it's oftentimes with lame, with tanks, moving away from the micro battle.
Yeah, and Sonic is again going for the second base, again going for a longer run in a very normal position. I would not be surprised if Happy scouts that very, very soon. The way we heard from chat again that the Muslim vs. Blade is 1-1. Ben continuing to impress.
Nice. They move limp. It's actually really impressive.
Yeah, man.
Blade has been crazy strong lately.
I haven't seen too many games of Blade since Rising Star, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I mean by lately.
A player's forces are under attack.
It feels so long ago, though. Was it like 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I don't know. It feels like an eternity.
Yeah, we've probably casted 500 games since then.
We're the hitman of the caster scene.
Expansion was quite a bit earlier this time around than before. We don't have Double Ancient of War this time by Sonic. We do have the boots, but it still takes a long ass time to get all the way from the south all the way to the north on this map.
DK is already on the way. Creeping up, a little pit stop at the Murlocs. 4 archers ready. Trying to sandwich.
And Snare's gonna wear off though, and Fiend will be getting away. Oh, Happy doesn't try to go for the archer kill. That's surprising to me. This is the perfect timing for Naga though. The demon isn't level 3. That means Naga is really good. And here we go.
Alrighty. Do we have
Oh,
boots?
slow. Almost surround. Got him. He missed one surround last game. Not anymore. Oh, dude. If Happy pressures the expansion creep, this can never be accomplished. But Happy's not doing it. He's going for the Overlord instead.
Sonic in the meantime going up for 7 to 8 archers. I wonder if that's the
Oh,
right
is this
call.
the Foggy style? Tier 3 marksmanship strat?
He's so heavy on archers, he can't do anything else, can he? Or like air, but I don't see that either.
Yeah, this looks a lot like the Foggy strat. The strat that Foggy still plays on Echo, but mostly doesn't play on other maps anymore. And I think Happy gave an opening right there. If Happy had just continued to be aggressive, this shouldn't have been allowed so easily. Perhaps scouting. A little bit lackluster here by the Undead. But he's still getting stuff done. What's the item?
A player's forces are under
Helm
attack.
of Valor. That's pretty crap. But good experience still. DK almost 3, Naga almost 2. How about Demon Hunter? He's 3. Has some items to sell as well.
This expo comes up, but the question is how long can he benefit from this? Tier 3 for him, for Happy, is halfway. At the moment he's a little supply stuck, but I guess that is fine. He's banking, creeping, waiting for Tier 3 to finish for Lich School Frenzy and then go. Hunter's Hall on the way to Tier 3.
Yeah. You know why, Neil?
That is absolutely required for the marksmanship.
That is very true. So, I don't think Happy has seen the tree yet, but he saw the number of archers, which is very high. So that normally means he must know that there is an expo, in fact. Creeping this away by Sonik is pretty nice. This is normally the go-to creep camp for the Lich Third. Could be a nice consumable item for him as well. Oh, but the creep jack.
No Nova yet, so it's just Frost Arrow. Fog Lightning only on the DK, wants to get him away, nukes him with everything he has.
Happy might be engaging a little too early here. It's tough to tell. It's just archers against fiends. Oh, the demon comes back in. Oh, that's a fiend kill right there, or at least it should be. But Happy is making the archers commit in deep. The fiend is still alive. The DK is still alive. The Naga is still alive. Fog Lightning comes in. Statue. Working overtime. Ooh, transferred some item. Gets the fiend, finally.
He was committing hard for this. Happy face tanking with pretty much every thing he has in this army. But alright, there's a heal scroll, there's an invo potion, he can continue this.
For a moment I was like, it's a time to die. Sonik has been showing some restraint today. And he won't dive into the undead base without a TP this time. It has happened before today.
Tier 3 almost done. Now he goes into double lore.
Oh! Okay.
Mountain Giants then? But that's kind of too late for it. I have no idea. It's Sonic. I don't know what he does.
I think he's just gonna go bears. Here comes the Lich, here comes the Nova. That changes everything. Sonic has to get the hell out.
And against
He
Unholy
stayed a
Aura.
little bit too long here. He definitely did. It's gonna be at least 2 archers dying, more like 3. One cold arrow. And that's another kill. 3 archers down.
Hui. Well, he wants to transition out of them anyway.
A player's forces are under
It's
attack.
Dryads Bears now. And a third engine of lore.
Happy is taking a sweet time. Is he sending over an acolyte? Yes, he is. Okay. Happy going up to 2 bases. We have 1 A-bomb out already. To be the perfect time for Disease Cloud. It is. Does he not have Destroy? No.
These Cloud upgrade before.
Oh, Lionhorn is really good. Level 3 Naga also. Demon feels the pain from the nukes here coming in, and this wasn't even Fog Lightning yet. Needs rejuve. He has 1. Sonic has lots of gold, but he's definitely not ready to fight yet. He needs more supply.
Yeah, he needs time for sure. He will jump on 270 supply. Oh, he's out of lumber completely. Okay, I thought with a triple lore that should be easily doable. He doesn't even have that many resources.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, creep check now against the rock golem. That can be nice. Nova on an illusion.
Fooled him! And still, the army here for Sonic is small, very small. And the levels... pretty unimpressive. Demon not level 4, Naga not level 3, Rock Golem surrounded. Happy should certainly be able to claim this item. 1 of Mana Steel and level 2 for the Lich for the Frost Army.
Big upgrades. So...
Yeah, once the DK, excuse me, gets to 4, these levels for Happy are looking really good already.
Forces are under
we go mass bears now. Up to 70. Can he dodge fights and just base race with bears, but against undead bases, answer should be no.
Alright, in we go. Ghouls and archers dying quite fast here on both sides. Happy diving past the bears, taking quite a bit of damage in return. Looking for the more vulnerable backline. Once again, archers is getting focused. Happy's committing in deep. Almost out of mana now is the undead. Sonic's Naga also in trouble, uses the heal pot, and that is going to trigger the TP out by Happy. He is not going to lose anything else. I think it was only the ghouls going down. Ghouls versus archer trade.
Okay, both bring in like glass cannon damage. Demon is still only level 3 though. Doesn't he need to be higher at this point to tank a little more? Sonic, no mountain giant transition. As far as I see, no, just Dryad Bears. But at least it's a unique approach. It's a very unique approach that I've never seen before from anyone on pro level.
As far as the numbers go, right now it's a 20 supply lead. A lot of that is still stuck in production. 9 Dryads, 3 Dryads.
Ghoul just made it to the north and then turns around. Interesting. Happy with counter expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hello, the Muslim, thank you very much for the raid. Much love. Sick run once again, man. Really impressive.
So I guess that means Blade has one.
Yes. And has to face Hawk next in the second semi. Ooh, Sonic second expansion on the high ground.
A player's forces are under attack.
The red camp somehow on the left is still there. Happy's gladly going to take this. This is going to be level 4 now for the DK, aka Micro Pack.
That is the third red spot item on this map. That is every single red spot item on this map. And again... Huh?
Big true.
Yeah. So, like, the levels are so much better for Happy. Maybe he's getting overwhelmed with math, just like Todd earlier on the Turner Stand game. Flute! Happy, interestingly, 0 upgrades this game. So Flute and Devotion come in very handy.
There is only single staff, no double staff here for the Bears, which would be nice.
Potion on the
coming in again, Bears getting slowed down. Happy is super low mana though. It's gonna have to fight back quite a bit more. The Naga for him in trouble. Glitch is level 3. Almost enough mana now for the next Nova. A burn would be required.
Dude, the focus fire on the Dryads is just so super sick. You're killing so many of them. Invo Potion transferred. Not even.
The Bears are just clicking on this Naga but not finding the kill. Wasting so much damage uptime. Another swap over of the Invul. It's a hot potato. This Invul pot being passed from one guy to the next.
Oh boy. Happy has the supply lead. A minute ago he was 20 supply down.
This was really poor Bear usage, honestly. Oh, pops the big mana pot to kill off the DK, but it's not enough damage! Way over-invested damage onto the heroes. These 3 Bears were chasing the Naga for like half a minute. And the Fiends were just standing in the middle of the fight and are like, great, we can snipe out these Dryads easy.
Yeah, the Dryads were really unprotected. Not far enough away, and then snipe one after the next. 1.5 volleys, and that's it.
Yeah, when you do this focus fire on a hero against most other undeads, I guess some you force out of the fight or you even kill the hero, but not against Happy, man. He's just gonna run circles around you. And in the meantime, he's also focusing your units properly.
If Sonic can establish the second base, maybe he can start a return, but now Happy fighting with his tree against the fountain. Naga, a little singled out. Again, the 2 Bears very committed to her. Oh, that Naga's dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how it ends, huh?
That is kind of how it ends. Expect GG. No GG, I mean, any second now.
Ooh, what a slaughter.
Woo.
And Happy is expanding.
5-4-4 suddenly.
Right in his face. 47 supply only. Bye-bye, Tree of Life.
Yeah.
Okay, last stand for the Ukrainian. But... Huh.
Player's forces are under attack.
How, though?
Happy's getting ready to set up his next expansion. There we go, that's it, GG! Happy 2-0, once again in the final.
More or less GG, I'd say. Yeah, 2-0, unfortunately. Sonic with an interesting idea, but then, as so often, the execution wasn't enough to defeat Happy. Which is, yeah, it's kind of interesting if you see him throughout the week in the Asian tournaments. You kind of forget how crazy he is with fair conditions against Europeans. And then it looks like this. So, super sick. Super sick. Second semi-final about to start. It's gonna be our second human mirror of the day. Hawk vs. Blade. So we load into that one. Another best of 3 to determine Happy's opponent. See you in a bit.